Also new this morning, the Healey Administration announcing that 16 school districts are receiving $3.4 million to support their efforts to expand access to affordable, high-quality preschool through the Commonwealth Preschool Partnership Initiative. And some of the districts receiving that funding here in Western Mass include Springfield Public Schools, which will get under just around $600,000. Northampton Public Schools gets $330,000, and the city of Pittsfield receiving $50,000.